Now there we are, let's see if this Intel Core To Do machine is as obsolete as its looks suggest. First I found out that the graphics card was the broken part, so I took my 650 Ti boost out of my main PC and put it in this 10-year-old beast. Now because it's so old I had to take a dual Molex to PCIe power adapter, and after a surprisingly long time I was able to connect it. First let's take a look at the specs of this old Dell. The heart of the machine is an Intel Core To Do E7400, which I overclocked to 3.26 GHz of its staggering 2 cores. The mainboard is made by ASRock, and to be exact it's a Conroe 945G DVI. It further features a no-name power supply with 400 watts but no certification, 4GB of Guile DDR2 RAM, and that's it. The Core To Do might not be what you expect to be fast, but it's still quite powerful. Just to compare, the PS2 had 294 MHz on one core. But compared to, for example, the i7 74020HQ, it's of course not really up to date. Now let's step into the important part, the performance. Now let's just get this straight, you are not gonna be able to play AAA titles on high setting on this machine. Even if the CPU would be capable of managing it, which by the way it's not, you're still gonna be limited by the more low-end 650 Ti, which by the way is about as powerful as a 750 Ti. Now I tested mainstream performance first, and as you expect it holds up quite well with no problems playing YouTube videos, surfing, office work and so on. But what about gaming? Well, I tested a few games and I'm gonna show you the results now. In Euro Truck Simulator 2 we got about 20 FPS on Ultra and twice that on medium settings. But while 40 FPS might seem playable, there was a lot of micro stuttering, making it nearly unplayable. Also changing the resolution did not affect the frame rate, which is a sign of CPU bottleneck. Getting to Portal 2 we get between 50 and 60 FPS on the highest settings, which is to be expected. The last game I benchmarked is Dirt 3, which gave me very fluctuating frame rates between 35 to 55 FPS, and as seen before, a lot of micro stutter. Now you are gonna be able to play older games on this machine, but I don't have any, so I could not test that. If you're interested in more benchmarks, then have a look at Greenham Gaming's video about the Core To Do, so he tells a lot of what I did not. So all in all, the Core To Do is still quite capable, but only for last gen games. So that's it, leave a like if you enjoyed, leave a dislike if you didn't, and I see you next time.